Namaskara. This is a presentation on geruns in Kannada. Geruns is a concept in English, or it's a grammatical concept in English. And here in this video, I'm trying to give the corresponding Kannada implementation of geruns. Okay, concept of gerund first. Walking is my favorite exercise. Here, walking is used differently, as you could see, as compared to I was walking on the road. So I was walking on the road is a past continuous tense. So here walking is used as a tense. Whereas walking is my favorite exercise. Here walking is used as the act of walking, right? As a noun. So that's why this concept of using a verb as a noun is called a gerund. One more example, cooking is my passion compared to I was cooking all morning. This is past continuous tense, right? So when cooking is used as a tense, it's a tense, right? So we know the actual usage. But when you use it like this, cooking, painting is my favorite hobby, like that, those type of the action that you're doing, you use it as a noun. That's called a gerund. Okay. Now in Kannada, gerunds are implemented using the suffix vudu. Okay. For example, the walking is my favorite exercise in Kannada will be ನಡೆಯುವುದು ನನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟವಾದ ವ್ಯಾಯಾಮ. Vyayama means exercise. Nade is walk. ನಡೆಯುವುದು, right? ನಡೆಯುವುದು means the act of walking. That's where this wudu. The u is added as a sandhi because nade is the verb. Wudu is here. In between, you have to use the u in order to pronounce it properly. So ನಡೆಯುವುದು. Of course, in spoken Kannada, nade will be nadi. ನಡೆಯುವುದು. Okay. Still the u will be there. ನಡೆಯುವುದು. One more example, which is a second sentence here. ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡುವುದು ನನ್ನ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ. Utsaha means passion or interest, you can say asakti, right? So aduge maduvudu, this maduvudu, that's where your vudu comes in. This is a concept of gerunds in this is, I mean, the suffix vudu directly implements the concept of gerund in English. Now past tense of vudu is iddu. That's it. So I'll give examples of both vudu and iddu in sentences here so that you'll be able to understand and even be able to use it in your sentences. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ದೂರು ಹೇಳುವುದು ಅವನ ರೂಢಿ. Always complaining. ದೂರು ಹೇಳುವುದು means to complain. So ದೂರು ಹೇಳುವುದು, telling complaints. Okay, ದೂರು means complaints. So always complaining is his habit. ರೂಢಿ means routine or habit. Okay, ಹೇಳುವುದು. Okay, next step. ಹಿರಿಯವರನ್ನು ಎದುರು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳುವುದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಗುಣ. Asking counter question, ಎದುರು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, counter question to elders is a bad behavior. ಹಿರಿಯವರು, ಹಿರಿಯವರು means elders. ಕಿರಿಯವರು means young people. Okay. ಕೇಳುವುದು, act of asking. So ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಫೋನ್ ನೋಡುವುದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಚಾಳಿ. Seeing others mobile phone is a bad habit. Chali is used for a habit. Usually abhyasa means habit, but that's like a good habit, right? Chali is something like used for a bad habit. Okay. So illi ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು ಅಪರಾಧ. It is crime to sit here. ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು. Okay. Then ಒಂದು ಸಂಭ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ತಡವಾಗಿ ಬರುವುದು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ, right? So it is a bad habit to come to a function late. Baruvudu. Sambhrama is function. Tada is late. Tadavagi baruvudu. Ketta abhyasa. Okay then. ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. So this is a long sentence. I will read it again. ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. Some items, ವಸ್ತುಗಳು means some items, may get missed out. ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗು means will get missed. ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗು may get missed out. ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ, it is possible that some items may get missed out. That is why, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ is that is why. ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದು, ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್, ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ಪಟ್ಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್. ಪಟ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಗೇನ್, so that we ensure that all the items in the list are covered. Okay, so this is the example for wudu. Okay, so this is again still wudu, but a different usage. Now this usage um, is also in English, but explaining this in Kannada will be different. So now the wudu is going to be used differently. Okay, ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಡುವುದು ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ. The one who is singing in the temple is my sister. The one who is singing, ಹಾಡುವುದು. ಹಾಡು is to sing. Okay, so here you could see ಹಾಡುವುದು. You can say ಹಾಡುವುದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ. That is a different usage. Here you are identifying the person by the act that person is doing. ಹಾಡುವುದು. ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಡುವುದು ನನ್ನ ತಂಗಿ. ತಂಗಿ means sister, younger sister actually. ಅಕ್ಕ is elder sister. Okay, ಅಂಗಡಿಯಿಂದ ಬರುವುದು ನನ್ನ ತಮ್ಮ. ತಮ್ಮ is younger brother. The one who is coming from the shop. ಅಂಗಡಿ, okay, is shop. ಅಂಗಡಿಯಿಂದ, from the shop. ಬರುವುದು, ಬರುವುದು, one who is coming from the shop. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುವುದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಸ್ಸು. The one which is going there is your bus. Okay, ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಕೂಡ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ನುವುದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಳಿಯ. Okay, without even a bit of shame. ನಾಚಿಕೆ is shame. ಒಂದು ಚೂರು, ಚೂರು means a bit, a small piece. ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ಕೂಡ means even a little bit of shame, right? ಒಂದು ಚೂರು ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲದೆ means without, right? ಇರು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದೇರ್, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಿನ್ನುವುದು. ದ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಈಟಿಂಗ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಳಿಯ, ಯುವರ್ ಸನ್ ಇನ್ ಲಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಮಾತಾಡುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ. ದ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಫಾದರ್. ಮಾತಾಡುವುದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸದ್ದಾಗಿ ನಗುವುದು ನನ್ನ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಪ್ಪ. ಸದ್ದಾಗಿ means with a lot of sound. Some people laugh with a lot of, ನಗು is to laugh. ನಗುವುದು, some people laugh with a lot of sound, right? So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸದ್ದಾಗಿ ನಗುವುದು ನನ್ನ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಪ್ಪ. The one who is laughing loudly is my father's elder brother. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅಪ್ಪ means ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ, they will say. ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ means father's elder brother. Okay, now example with iddu, right? Udu's past tense is iddu. ಸೊ ನೆನ್ನೆ, ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ, ನೀನು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕೇಮ್ ಹೋಮ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ. ಬಂದಿದ್ದು. ಸೊ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ past tense iddu form is, see, wudu form you will say baruvudu, right? Baru, you take the verb itself and add baruvudu. But when you're using iddu, you have to convert the baru to a past verbal participle, which is bandiddu, madiddu, nodiddu, right? You cannot say baru iddu, wrong. Bandiddu you must say, okay? Because you have to take the verb, convert it to past verbal participle, and then add the iddu to it. Bandiddu, okay? That you came home, okay? Then ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷ ನಾನು ನಿನಗೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ಮರೆತು ಹೋಯಿತಾ. ಮರೆತು ಹೋಯಿತಾ means have you forgotten? Have you forgotten that I gave you money last year? That I gave you. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು, ಕೊಡು. Past verbal participle is ಕೊಟ್ಟು, right? ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. Okay. ನೆನ್ನೆ ನೀನು ಸಿಗರೆಟ್ ಸೇದಿದ್ದು ನಾನು ತಂದೆ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ದ ಫಾದರ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ಡೇ. ಸಿಗರೆಟ್ ಸೇದಿದ್ದು. ಸಿಗರೆಟ್ ಸೇದುವುದು ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಅ ಸಿಗರೆಟ್. Actually ಸೇದುವುದು means to draw something with your, like drawing from a straw, right? You suck, drink from a straw. That's called seduvudu. But because you smoke a cigarette by just drawing the smoke, right? That's why it's called seduvudu. So nenne, yesterday, ನೀನು ಸಿಗರೆಟ್ ಸೇದಿದ್ದು, that you smoked cigarette yesterday. ನಾನು ತಂದೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಹೇಳ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ means ಹೇಳು is to tell. ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ going to tell. ಹೇಳ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀನು ಭಯಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನಿಜ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಫಿಯರ್ಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ಭಯಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಪಡು is a helping verb. ಭಯ is fear. ಭಯಪಡು means to feel fear, to experience fear. ಪಡು means to experience. ಭಯಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಪಡು past relative, past verbal participle is ಪಟ್ಟು. So ಭಯಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನಿಜ is real. ಆಗಿದೆ has become real. Okay. ಕಳೆದ ವಾರ ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ಈ ಕಾರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. Last week, the car that we saw is not this one. ಕಳೆದ ವಾರ means kaleda means the week that got over, that died, or that actually that kale is to that got stolen. But actually kale means that got finished, right? That got over is kale, right? Um, so kale, so kale actually means to lose, right? ನನ್ನ 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 ಪರ್ಸ್ ಕಳೆದು ಹೋಯಿತು, they will say ಕಳೆದು ಹೋಯಿತು means it got lost. So, but it is also used to say that which went past. Kaleda vara. Vara means week. Okay. Last week the car we saw is not this one. Okay. Nodiddu. Nanu heliddu adu alla. That is not what I said. Okay. Nanu keliddu adu alla. That is not what I asked. Okay. ನೀನು ನನಗೆ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. I did not see you putting the rice. Anna is the cooked rice. Okay. So ನೀನು ನನಗೆ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು, ಹಾಕು is to put, ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ನೋಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. I did not see. Okay, I did not see you putting rice for me. So the important point that you have to note here is when you're using iddu, you have to use the past verbal participle, which is madiddu. Okay, that which you did, that which was done is madiddu. Tandiddu, that which was brought. Attiddu, that which was cried. So alu is the verb to cry. Attu is basically the past verbal participle of alu. Okay, so I think that was a last slide. I hope this concept of gerund is clear now. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.